Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a project share for you, and this is a beautiful stacked box set, and this is the top that you're seeing here, and this is the two drawers. So what I did was I made up two chipboard boxes, and if you can't, or if you don't want to make your own boxes, if you're in the UK, you can buy very inexpensive similar boxes, just slightly bigger than an A6 size from the works. And if not, if you want to make your own using some chipboard, there's tutorials on YouTube. You can go and search like stacked box tutorial, and you can get an idea of how I kind of constructed this. So I made two boxes which are sat, one is sat on top of the other. The top one opens from the top as a lid, and the bottom box is a drawer. So I'm going to show you what I've done to the first one first, and then I'll show you the bottom one, and then I'll show you all around. So on the top here, I decided I wanted like lots of flowers, and all the colours I used, I wanted it like a vintage vintage tone to it, and it came out really adorable. And so with each of the boxes, I decided to cover them with this beautiful wide, like a peachy nude kind of shade lace, and it's just a flat lace, and it's got all the embroidered threads on it. It's really nice, and it looks amazing. It looks very vintage. And I layered the boxes twice with that lace, and then I decided to just decorate the top. So you can see there's a few different layers of lace. I've added some doilies and lace from Julie Ann Skidmore. Hi Julie, thank you very much. And I've also used some flowers that I received in my giveaway. So a lot of these are just they're all fabric flowers. There's some applique flowers, some wedding dress flowers, a few rosette flowers. This particular flower, this beautiful one here, was from Amy Love, so thank you Amy for this one. And then over here, this rolled rose was from Melanie, who is Flair by Me. Thank you so much, Mel. And then I've just tucked in just bits and pieces of lace, some leaf appliques, and I just layered it all on. And in between, I've tucked in some of this wheat spray that I have. I've also added this bling trim here, this chunky bling trim, because it needed some sparkle. And then because Amy had this beautiful centre on this flower which she gave me, I wanted it to have that gold and pearl look, so I found this in my stash and added it in the middle of that satin flower. This is just off a wedding dress. And behind all that, you can see some appliques, bridal appliques, some rosette trim. This was from Suha Fuha. I think her store's closed now. And then I've just added some trim to the edge here, just to give some movement. And then here at the front, I've added a bow, and this is just some flat lace, which is really beautiful with the faint polka dots. And behind it, I've added a dark brown organza ribbon, just to give some depth behind it, and I wanted it a bit darker behind the bow. And then this beautiful create piece here, these were sent to me by the lovely Lisa, who is her store is Lisa's Craft Shop, and she sent me quite a few of these different ones. So I've used create on this one, and they're just layered, almost like quilted words. And then on the end of that, I've added another flower. Well, this is a layered flower using lots of different trims. So there's an off-white one, then then a guipia one, then a brown one, and then a pearl flower on top of that. And that's it. Oh, and not forgetting this rolled rose. This was from lovely Colette, and she is on YouTube, and oh my gosh, Country Creations. So hi Colette, and thank you for this beautiful flower which I've added here. So that is the top. Onto the side of the first one. So I decided to cover the whole of the side with this box pleated Hessian trim, and it came out really nice because I wanted that rustic almost like a vintage, you know, the dark tones with the lights. So I added that all the way around, and then this organza trim on top, and then I cut off some of the lace which had these flowers, and I layered each flower on top of the organza flower and added pearl, flat back pearl flowers on the top of that. And on the back, so this is where they both join, so I've added this box pleated organza here, and it just gave it a really nice ruffled look. And then I've added some lace above that and another lace under it as well, just to separate them two out. And you can see that beautiful lace, how I've layered two layers of that lace on each. Then inside the top box, I've lined it with this beautiful, it's almost like a velvety fabric, and it had the brown tones on the flowers, and it was just really, really beautiful. And so that's what I've covered it with on the inside, or lined it with, should I say, on the inside. So this one opens up like so. And initially my thought was, if I don't use flowers, I was going to make like a pop-up easel card on top of this box, but I just ran with the flowers idea, and I think it came out adorable. So maybe next time I'll do one, I'll have like an easel card coming up from the top of the box. Okay, for the bottom box now, I didn't even give you the measurements, did I? So both of the boxes measure exactly the same, and they are both 6.5 by 5. So really nice size. And for the bottom box, I've added these beautiful trims here. So, oh, and I forgot to mention, I added some pearls underneath the box pleated Hessian trim here. So under this, this is the drawer that pulls out. I've added this beautiful trim, and this is from Dee's store. Hi Dee, and she is Elegant Embellishments, and she has a Zibit store. So if you want to get hold of some of this, go ahead and check out Dee's store, which is Elegant Embellishments. And then I've added this pleated trim here, and then more of that pearl organza trim at the bottom here, and I've pasted it through, and I've added this beautiful vintage crochet lace just as a pull for the drawer. You can see the bottom of it is that lace again, and on the edge of this one I've added some brown lace, double layered brown lace, which is this one, and because I wanted that dark colour coming through on underneath all this, so that's the lace I've used under here. And then above that I've just used this vintage looking dangle trim, and then I've topped it with this flat back flower trim, pearl trim here, which is the same as I've used here. So I've just snipped these up to make the centers of these flowers. And there's the back again, and this side is exactly the same. And the inside of this drawer, when it pulls out, I've lined it again with the same fabric, and again it's the same colours, and it just looks really nice, and the colours just coordinate really well. So that is my project for today. I think it came out really adorable. The only thing I would say, I think I wanted a few like mini spools maybe as feet, but I didn't have any. So if I do find any, I'm probably going to put like a 1-inch spool, 4 of them on each corner, and then it can have a bit more height. But I didn't have any, so I've just left it as it is, and it came out adorable anyway. So if I find some spools, I will be adding those to the bottom just to add as feet. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you're a new subscriber, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for your subscription, and thank you for leaving me comments. And I have actually passed 8,000 subscribers. Yay! Thank you so much for everyone who subscribed to me, and you take your time out to leave me comments. I do read them all, and it's just been amazing, and I'm so glad, I'm so happy that I have past 8,000, which is fantastic news. I might have a subscriber appreciation giveaway coming soon where you won't have to do anything, so stay tuned for that. So this is my lacy fabric kind of project. I have got some cards coming up using some beautiful dies that I had purchased in February, so I can't wait to do a tutorial on my cards. I think that's going to be on Friday now, so stay tuned until then, and thank you again so much for watching. Leave me a comment to let me know what you think of this beautiful project, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.